amazing personality. He is doing something very unique. Most of you would have not known what he's going to tell you. But you should know where are we. So we are in a very, very ecological system of innovators called MHUB. And let's listen. It's all about cement, soil, earth, and there's a lot. Christian?
Yes, Christian.
Christian is going to tell us. Let's listen from him.
So my name is Christian. I am one of the founders of Industries, and what we do is we recycle industrial waste to make sustainable cement. So right here, what I have working are some of the waste streams that we use. So we use sand, typical like what you might find in construction sites. We use oyster shells that provide a lot of the calcium for cement. And what I'm doing right now is preparing a batch of our cement. So this cement comes from things like this. We collect the waste, grind it down to form what we call our blue cement. And right now what I am preparing for is to do ASTM tests. So if you're familiar with medical devices, if you've heard about the FDA that regulate like new medical devices, medicines, a lot of that, construction is just the same. So we have to make sure our material abides by ASTM standards so that we can use it for structural and non-structural.
You want to tell the audience that you are creating a kind of a strong cement.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. And so what I'm doing now, I have just mixed our cement with some sand. Now all that's left, I need to go get some water,
Right.
and I'm going to mix it in these molds, go through the rest of the procedure, but once I take it out of these molds, then I will take it over to the shop where we will compress it up to about 20 tons to see how strong it is.
Wow. So just to reinforce what people would have learned today. So what was this, sir?
That is sand.
So this was the gravel sand, right?
Yes.
Okay. And this one is a fine sand.
Yes.
Where did you get these from?
Home Depot purchased it.
Okay.
They're standard sand, so for this, I just sieved it out to take out all the big things,
Right.
and get a fine sand.
Okay. Then you got it from outside,
Yes, these
Yeah.
oyster shells we collect from partner restaurants.
right?
This is one of the experiments that we're running. So basically, we clean them up,
Right.
grind them down,
Right.
and then into a really, really fine powder so that we can combine it with other waste streams. We've also
So first you got cement from outside.
we make the cement.
You made the cement, and you mixed the oyster.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you also mixed this part, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll just add the water to make the concrete or the mortar, and then pour it in here to make the cubes.
So this will be the cement cubes, friends, right? So, sir, what will this help us in understanding?
This is going to be the way that we determine the ultimate strength. So how much pressure can the cement block take if we were to use it in a concrete, like for a building? We want it to stand forever.
Right.
And so we need to have these 2-inch by 2-inch molds.
Mhm.
So I'll pour the cement. Once I add the water,
Right.
let it cure for a few days.
Right.
And then we need to test the compressive strength for after 3 days, after 7 days, and after 28 days.
So some people are asking, what is the most unique thing you're creating? So I know this is kind of an innovation center. You are a co-founder. You are doing something very unique. What should our audience understand? What are you creating which is not there right now in the market?
I would like to say
The strength,
yeah, one thing, definitely the strength. Yes.
right? Right.
I think one of the biggest things that we like to do at Tikal
Right.
is we believe that all of the answers to solve the big problems like hunger, equity for health, as well as climate change, the answers are all in front of us.
Right.
And so we try to apply that here. So we're not making a brand new cement.
Okay.
This cement is the same cement
Right.
that the construction people already use.
Okay.
The biggest difference is that we are not starting with raw materials like limestone, clinker, and clay.
Right.
We are starting from waste streams. So things like
So you got the sand from somewhere,
Yes.
like riverbed.
basically, yes.
Then you got oysters
Mhm.
from again riverbeds.
Yes, we've also worked
Natural,
with
natural.
Yes.
Right. Then so this sand was created to this sand.
Mhm.
Now the cement element. The audience want to understand the cement element you bought from the market, right?
no, we
Then-
make all of our cement. Yeah.
But how will that turn into cement? So audience don't understand. So
Yeah,
we have
absolutely.
this, we have this. Where the
So-
cement comes from?
Let me see. That might be good to draw.
Let's understand. It's a very, very useful. All the science students there, all the technology people. You know, you're lucky because you're seeing something
So-
which is very unique.
So what people are most probably aware of.
Right.
So
Please put your comments. If you want to ask something, put your comments.
so
Right.
one thing to note: cement and concrete
Right.
are not the same.
Right.
Cement goes into concrete; it's an ingredient.
Okay.
So when you add cement, it has a couple of main ingredients, but the main one is calcium.
Calcium.
So when you add the water to the calcium,
Right.
it dissolves to form what are called, let me see, calcium silicate hydrates.
Wonderful.
Yes,
Mhm.
and so the water dissolves everything, and then the sand provides the calcium, usually from the limestone,
Right.
combines with the sand that provides the silica.
Right.
And when you add the water, it forms these calcium silicate hydrates.
Right.
This is why concrete hardens, or why cement hardens.
Right.
So what we are doing,
Right.
rather than starting with limestone,
Right.
we are using alternative materials. So the oysters, so the sand you can buy on the market.
Right.
But in our version, instead of using limestone, which is really, really expensive,
Right.
and causes a lot of CO2 emissions,
Mhm.
we are replacing the limestone with things like oyster shells.
This is such a unique idea. I think this is really a very, very interesting idea. Somebody who thought of using this. Your team, I
Yes,
really want to
myself and my team.
congratulate. I want to congratulate. You're such a lovely soul. Not only you're thinking of the planet, you're sharing your knowledge. You're a very strong, adventurous, and a lovely human being. And the way you have explained to the audience, you started from the beginning. Your concept is clear, and I'm sure a lot of science students, young people, who are interested in technology or innovation, they'll find inspiration here.
Absolutely.
How are you planning to sell it? What is the economics around it?
Yeah, so our goal right now, the reason I'm doing these tests are of course to make sure that our customers can use it for general construction. But the end goal right now, our goal is to start to scale up these tests. So this is a small batch. We're going to start making much bigger batches. But the goal is to be able to work with like waste management partners, have our own logistics, who can collect some of these waste streams, and we process it to make the cement. So the goal is not only to make a sustainable cement, but also to make sure that it is cost competitive with normal cement.
So, such a brave idea. Who is supporting you? The government, non-profits, friends? How do you get the
Yeah.
support?
Friends, of course.
Right.
MHUB is a big supporter. They
Right.
are actually an
They believe
investor.
in you. They
Yes.
believe in you.
We
Yeah.
went through their, if you've heard of their climate cohort.
Right.
So we got investment from MHUB.
Right.
Right now, we also have a couple construction partners who are helping us test it.
Right.
Some architects, university professors.
Right. Wonderful. So, wish you all the best. And what was the name of your company?
Tikal Industries. Tikal.
Any reason for putting that name?
Long story short.
Yes.
Tikal is a city from Guatemala.
Aha.
And it was also one of the first cities to do large-scale water infrastructure. We
Wow.
started Tikal because we wanted to protect our resources, especially fresh water.
Right.
And so that's what we're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye bye.